I was 12 the first time I saw them. Not faces, not shadows, but something else. They were standing in the snow outside the old mansion at the edge of the forest. Black figures, darker than the night around them. Shapes that swallowed the moonlight. I thought it was just my imagination back then. Every child invents monsters, but these weren't inventions. They were watching me. The mansion had always been abandoned. They said the family froze to death inside, trapped during a blizzard in 1923. No one dared to go near it. No one. Except me. That winter night, I followed the trail of footprints leading up to the iron gates. But the snow was fresh. It had just fallen. So whose prints were they? They led straight to the mansion doors. Doors that should have been locked. Doors that creaked open as if they had been waiting for me. And that's when I smelled it. Not dust, not rot, but something colder, like ice, mixed with sulfur. And that's when I heard the whispers. For years I tried to convince myself it wasn't real, that I'd been a frightened child, chasing shadows. But the dreams followed me. The black figure standing at the end of my bed. The feeling of being pulled, dragged, suffocated by something that wanted me inside that mansion again. I moved away. I went to college, but every winter, the dreams returned. The same whispers, the same frozen rooms, and always the black demons waiting for me at the doorway. Do you know what it's like to feel hunted for decades? To feel like something you saw as a child refuses to let you go? I couldn't run anymore. So last January, I went back. The mansion was still there, half buried in snow, its roof caved in, windows shattered. But as I stepped inside, it was like nothing had changed. The wallpaper still peeling, the furniture still coated in ice. And on the walls, scratches, claw marks, deep, desperate gouges, as though someone had tried to escape, but couldn't. And then, I saw them again. They weren't human. No skin, no eyes, just a void shaped like men, taller than the ceiling, heads bent low, arms that stretched too long. They were waiting for me, like I was coming home. The air froze in my lungs. I couldn't move. I couldn't even scream. And then one of them leaned close. Its mouth opened, but there was no mouth, just blackness splitting wider and wider, and it whispered my name. I ran through the halls, slipping on the ice, doors slamming shut around me one by one. Every window I passed, the glass showed not me, but them. Their hands reaching from the reflections, pressing against the inside of the glass, desperate to claw through. And then, I found the dining room. The table was still set, plates frozen in place, silverware rusted, and in each chair sat a body, the family, flesh blackened, faces twisted in silent screams, not frozen, no, preserved, and behind them, looming in the corners like sentinels, were the demons, low, shaken. And I finally understood. This house isn't abandoned. It's a prison. They never let the family leave. They kept them here in this frozen tomb, feeding off their fear century after century. And when I stepped through those doors at 12 years old, they chose me. I've carried them with me ever since, in every dream, every winter. I hear their whispers still. Sometimes, I wake up in the night and I can see my breath. Even in the middle of summer, I know they're near. I know they followed me. And I know one day soon, they'll take me back to the mansion. When the snow begins to fall, don't go near it.